Welcome to the show, everybody. And today we're doing Fudge Stripes. The Fudge Stripes, which were started by the Keebler Company in 1853, the owner was actually Godfrey Keebler, came up with these cookies, and they're one of my favorites. All scoring is done on the PTT, which is the packaging, texture, and taste. So we got to cover all three brands or all three facets of the cookie. We just don't cover the taste. You got to know about the packaging, how it feels, and then the taste. So number one, we start off with the packaging. I've never been a big fan of the plastic bag packaging. I don't love it. We'll get to that in a second, but what I do love is I love the yellow. It's very identifiable on the shelf. You see it. I love the fact that they got the big piece of the cookie right here with the fudge stripes. Now, it's real important to know, it's not a chocolate-covered cookie. It's a fudge striped cookie. But I don't think this is real fudge. I don't know the exact ingredients, what it takes to make a fudge cookie, but I don't think this is, it might be real fudge. I don't know. I should have done more research before I turned on the camera, but it is what it is. But it says it's made with real Keebler fudge. So I guess it's Keebler fudge. What do I know? All right, this is the original one. What's really important right here is the show that it says enlarged. Enlarged to show detail. But I think that is actually smaller than a real cookie. So I think they might have fudged. We're gonna find out in a second. We're gonna open it up and we're gonna pull out the first cookies. It smells so good. When you open this up, it smells so good. You just smell it. Now let's get back to what I was saying. You see, it says enlarged to show, but the cookie is bigger than the image. So they fudged. It's the same exact size. So just letting you know, Keebler people. Back to the review. The smell, it smells so good. I love the fact that it's all fudge on one side. I love the fact that it's solid cookie on the other with the stripes. What's also very cool about these is that all the cookies seem to be lined up the same way, like they're going through the machine. See all the fudge stripes lined up? That's really important to me as a manufacturer. What's really cool is they got the big hole in the middle. You could see through the hole. I love cookies that you could see through the hole in the middle. It's almost like when you get a piece of licorice and you bite off the two ends of the licorice and you take it and you blow, or you could drink a soda out of it. Come on, don't act like we all haven't done that. You drink the soda out of through the licorice and you get like that strawberry flavoring. If you haven't, get on it. Okay, so back to my cookie review. Chocolate fudge on one side, stripes on the other. Let's hear the crunch. Not a solid crunch. And I think that has to do with the fact that the fudge and the cracker, because whenever you put fudge or chocolate on a cracker or a marshmallow on a cracker, those evaporate the moisture out of the graham cracker. It actually makes it soft. And because there's no barrier in between the graham cracker and the fudge, you're naturally going to get the moisture of the graham cracker is going to be sucked out. It's going to get moist, and you don't get a big crunch. Did that make sense? So not a big crunch. Definitely point deductions from not having a good crunch, especially since it's a cracker. Even though I just realized it doesn't say cracker on here, it's a cookie. It's a cookie. I just realized that this is not a cracker, it's a cookie. It's a fudge striped cookie. I've always thought this was a cracker. What do you know? It's all good. Taste it. There's not too many things better. And to show you what is better than that, I keep these things in my fridge at all times, frozen. And if you've never had a Keebler striped cookie frozen before, let me tell you something. This, see when it's in the freezer, how it turns white? Now listen to this crunch. Ha. That's a better crunch because it makes it harder. And when you bite into one of these things frozen, it's the best. It's the best. So I'm gonna score this one too. I'm gonna give this a score, unfrozen and frozen. So UF is unfrozen and F is frozen. The frozen one, okay. Unfrozen, I'm going 1835, and frozen, 1845. Solid scores. You can't beat the Fudge Stripes. You can't do it. So tell me what you thought about this video, this review. Score it on the comment section. Tell me what you give my review, a 1 out of 2,000. Share it. Thank you very much.